Here we have some heated olive oil. We're going to add the chopped 5 cloves of garlic, and then we're going to add the chicken, skinless chicken, baby chicken. Each one is cut into 8 pieces. It's up to you the size of the chicken really, and how you want it. We're just going to stir it the first time a little bit like that. Then we need to leave it, because the more you stir it, it's no good. It's not going to get brown if you stir it too much. So that's what we'll do there, the first one. So I'm still on filming, I'm cooking, so the filming is not brilliant. This is 1.5 baby chicken. It's plenty enough for 2 people or even 3. Now 5 minutes later we will stir the chicken. Because we want it to be really nice and golden brown. So we don't want to keep stirring and it brings the juice out. Just every often, not as often I mean, stir the chicken until it gets nice and brown. Then we leave it now another 5 minutes or so while we're preparing the mushroom and the spinach sauce. And here we have preheated olive oil in a saucepan, or I'm using a wok, but it doesn't matter really what you use. Put 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, already prepared and chopped. This we're going to fry the button mushrooms that we prepared, cut in half. About 2 packs of small mushrooms. They're about 200 grams each, or 400 grams of button mushroom. They're very reasonably priced in any supermarket. Just cut in half, washed and cut in half, and then added, as you see into here. Try to get good quality mushroom. You don't want the black one, because it spoils the sauce and the colour of it. Get a good butter mushroom. Those some mushroom I've got there, they're working at £1.50 in money, so they're not really that expensive. And they give a nice flavour to the spicy chicken that we're making tonight. And we're going to obviously fry it a little bit, and we're going to add some spinach later on to that. Now the chicken, it is ready, and it's getting nice and golden brown, as you see. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. It gives it beautiful flavour, and it gives it colour too. When we put the rest of the sauce, it comes up, and we're going to stir it a little bit. You notice so far I didn't put any salt or pepper or anything. I like to put my salt at the end, right towards the end. It's not unnecessary that you put it in the beginning. It doesn't do anything except it delays the meat to be tender and cooked. So put your salt right at the end. And now you see it gives it a beautiful colour. So when we add the mushroom and the spinach and the cream, things would look really, really lovely. And it tastes good. Turmeric spice is a very, very nice spice. As you see now in the other saucepan or the wok, the mushroom is quite beautifully coloured and is ready. So we're going to add the spinach to it now, straight from the pack, because I get the ready washed and ready prepared to eat spinach. So we're going to do that. It's almost, I put the 2 bags in, again, very reasonably priced. Spinach ends up goes to nothing. And so we've got 2 bags of the spinach, and then we start stirring them again together. Again, I apologize for the filming, because I'm filming and cooking. I don't like anyone to help in the kitchen with me. You don't need to cover it up, because if you cover it up, it will only make it moist, and the vegetable would then release the water in the vegetable, and we don't want to do that. So you just gently and with care stir it until they're all blend together. Again, there's no salt or any pepper added. I will add some in a minute though, and I'll show you when I do add that. Here I added, as you see, a tablespoon or half a tablespoon of salt and a half a tablespoon of crushed black pepper. Always use crushed black pepper, because the powder pepper and white pepper really destroy the looks and color of any food. So always crush black pepper and some salt. Now as you see, that mixture is ready. We're going to add it into our chili chicken in here, and just to let the black pepper take the flavor first, and the salt, and then we'll add it together very soon. I think it's fried enough now, the spinach. Always make sure the spinach is fried away from the chicken first with the mushroom. Don't put it raw. Try to give it a good few minutes fried when it starts smelling. You start smelling that flavour of a roasted spinach such, and it gets darker. It's nicer to cook it always, I find, for the flavour away from the sauce. Then when you add it to the sauce, it doesn't need any more cooking stuff. Now we're going to add it right now into our chicken chili. This is, I've added in here 3 tablespoons of homemade chili sauce. You don't need to, obviously a homemade, we're going to have to talk about it later on, but you can add any chili sauce that you like. Or if you don't have a chili sauce, you can add up a tablespoon of chili, crushed chili, with a tablespoon of tomato paste. But it'd be better if you got any of the nice ready-made chili sauce from the supermarket, and I add 3 tablespoons here. It doesn't end up to be that very hot, because we're going to add a lot of vegetable to it in a minute. But you add the chili as much as you want, or as much as you like. So as we said, these are the crushed chili you can add with a tomato paste, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, or you can add already made chili sauce as I've done. Obviously my one is a homemade one, and next time I will tell you how to make it. You can make it and put it in the fridge, and it lasts for weeks. Preparing for the rice, just a tiny weeny drop of olive oil, and I'm ordering long grain American rice. About 1 mug is enough for 2 to 3 people, easy, or 2 or 3 big people. And you don't want to really do any much to the rice except the boiling water. So 1 mug of rice to 1 mug of boiling water, little bit of salt, cover it and simmer it for about 20 minutes. And you don't need to do more than that, because the flavour is in everything else. You just need a plain white rice. Now it's added here, as you see, I've added it on top. You give it a nice gentle stir. Always stir gently and beautifully. Let things go in each other than break everything as you do in the stir. Obviously, leave it sort of 2-3 minutes to get known each other and to start looking nice, and taste very good it will, I think. Also now we're going to add the double cream, but this one, double cream bit, is going to be the very final. I don't want you to add the double cream and start doing things. So I want your dinner tables ready, your plates on the table, your rice is cooked and ready, knives and forks are added, napkins, everything. You put the cream, you let it literally warm up for about 2 minutes, and then you take the dish and serve it. Don't do things after putting the cream and start cooking and making other things. So now I'm going to turn my camera off and go and get the cream. And now I'm adding this tub of 300 ml of double cream. Gives it a nice flavour, nice taste. We don't need to boil the cream or anything like that. You just stir it in to just warm it up to get the cold out of the cream, and it's ready. Just everything's on the table, as I said. The rice on the table, napkins on the table, everything's on the table. Just this. As soon as that warms up a little bit, you're sitting down to eat. You just mix it together so it all blends in, and it warms up a little bit. And it really looks beautiful, and I think it tastes beautiful, and I hope you like it. And as I said, the measurement is up to you. This is the recipe. You can add more chili, you can add more chicken, you can add more mushroom, you can add more cream. Just be creative as you do any recipe. That's it. This is beautiful. It's over. Thank you very much. And there it is now on the table with the rice. Plain white rice. Beautifully cooked. Thank you.